Hello and welcome back to Urbek City Builder. In the last episode, we completed our game on the default map, the Temperate map, and so now we're going to give the desert biome a try. There is quite a bit of difference, and I'm going to read that tooltip there in just a moment. There's quite a bit of difference in the way the desert works, so I think it's worthwhile to spend at least a couple episodes in the desert seeing some of the changes, some of the differences, and working on a town in that area. And then, maybe we won't finish the map. We'll kind of do until it looks like it's at a good point. Also, I have now accepted the upgrade to Alpha 4.1 because we're starting a new map effectively. So there's no reason why I need to stay on 4.0 as I did with the previous map. So, the desert. Food is hard to obtain in the desert. You will have to build wells to have an agriculture that hardly produces any food, although near the rivers the productivity is much higher. You won't find wood here, but instead you will have to build quarries to get stone. And we unlocked it by reaching 5,000 population and 100 green spaces on the Temperate map. So, we're going to stick with the medium map size, I think. The desert biome will stay with the standard starting resources. I think maybe we should do coastal this time just for fun, but I think we'll keep the regular default river because we need the river for agriculture anyway. I don't know if there's agriculture along the coasts or not, but we definitely need a river for the desert. So, but I don't know if there's a difference in the green areas around the river depending on the size of the river. So we're just going to go with the default river and hope that it works out well. Let's play. In the desert, food is a scarce resource. Not only is there more desert on this map, or there's a lot of desert on this map, but the rules are different. Wood as a building material is replaced by stone, which is here. So you have to build quarries to continue building in your city. Reach 100 population. I recommend that you start by cultivating near the river. So here along the river there are green areas. That is the only place apparently that we can farm in. We also though want to be able to get to a stone patch relatively quickly in order to be able to build with stone. And so for housing we're probably going to want to build in the direction that we're going to start mining the stone in. And I assume... yeah, there's a limit to the amount of stone in a stone, and then we have to keep moving. So we're going to have to spread across the map collecting the stone and keep moving the quarries or whatever we use to collect the stone. So I think we should maybe start in this area. The stone's kind of nearby, although distance doesn't seem to matter much in this game. Maybe we'll start over here, slightly off center from that tip of it. So let's start with a road. This is probably a good place to put a road in because there's a site for a bridge here. So start with a nice long road going to the river, and then we can do some houses, I guess, to start with. I'm going to start them a bit away from the green area, just in case we can maybe expand it or something later on. Let's just do like 15 houses for now. That, of course, immediately they don't populate because we don't have any food. So let's go ahead and put down some fields as well. Oh, there are wells. Do they... You know what? Hold on a second. Let me make sure that I have that option turned off. Okay, good. Desertic field. Oh, we can produce food in the desert. Needs at least 1 water and a 3 radius, whereas this has 1 water. Okay, so we can put fields around a well as well. Okay, good. For now, let's do something crazy like this. And I think we can go 5 away, so let's just go right there. And as soon as that started popping up, that started popping up, that started popping up, that started popping up. I think these hold 6 population. So we're going to need to have 6 times 15, that's 90. We're going to need to have a few more houses to get to the 100. Let's go and put 3 more housing plots down just to be ready. And then I think I'm going to put a road in. No, I think I'm going to put it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's a good place for the road, I think. I hope. All right, we have reached 100 population. Since there is no wood to heat your houses, the first houses do not need energy and coal plants can be built earlier. Well, that's convenient. As a long-term goal, try to achieve an oasis in the desert. Get 200 green spaces. Really, that's the next jump is 200 green spaces? Holy cow. Well, I mean, we could potentially, I suppose, sort of cheat with that. Oh, I guess we can't. Farmhouses are an interesting concept for this map. Let's go and put down a few more farms. No, let's put down more houses first. Let's keep them out here. Oh, we need more stone. Right. Quarry. Is there a limit on this road at 3 squares? Okay, let's put it way out at the edge here like this. They go 10 stone up to 5 tiles, so that's the range we can see there, as well as the no quarry and a 5 radius. So let's go there. It's close enough to the road to count. And then as we need more stone, maybe we should even put another one down right away. We can start one this close if we want to have an overlap, and I think that's fine. The problem is, though, maybe I should have done these differently. Delete you. Let's put a quarry in right in here. And then I want to move this one too. Because I want to put it as close as I can to that one, so I can fit another one in right here. And that'll give me plus 30 stone, and will cover a decent chunk of the quarryable stone here. And they are all overlapping by a large amount so that we can clear it out as much as possible. I'm assuming that, yeah, so you can see them depleting here, 70 out of 100. Alright, so houses are going up. We can now put down some more. There we go. Can't really tell that that's a house there, or a plot there already. But it is, if you click on it, of course. Still working towards that elusive 200. No, not too elusive. And we were talking in the last series about planning out the area a little bit, and the block sizes and whatnot. And unfortunately, I think I need to have a little more experience with the game before I can do that reliably. Things like the size of the schools and the size of the markets and things like that, how they overlay, is going to be something that needs to be kind of learned or stored on a wiki for later retrieval. So yeah, that's going to be a little bit more effort later, I think, to where you can kind of plan out how big the block should be and things like that. So we just went under our foods. I put down some more fields, and they are taking their time. But in the meantime, I think I can put down some farmhouses. And I think my thought was, put them here on the not green spaces, because we can't put the fields there unless we put down a well. Put the farmhouses, the other things like the farmhouse here in the not green spaces, so that we can save the green spaces for the food. The grain silo and stuff, like, could go right here. Things like that. Because these can be placed not on the green space. I'm assuming the silos can as well. So I think that might be a good logical idea. But, of course, as with all things, no one really knows. But I think I'm going to continue down this way. Did I screw that up? No, it did not. I did not. The game did not. I do not have enough materials. Well, I did, but in not the way that I was thinking. I did screw it up. So as with most games, you know, like in Factorio, you follow the science. If you don't know what to do, follow the science. Oh, we just popped a village house, and that gave us our first green space. It's our first parks. So I think what I want to do is, well, we need more population for parks. Yeah, we need more population for parks. But it added the button there. We still only have quarries here. We can't get the grain silos at 700 as well. So we just have more housing now, and we are getting to the village houses. That means we have a population density that we are happier with. And they all seem to be... No, they're not. They're all going to village houses eventually. Looks like they're having a time of it a little bit. Get a little more food. And I think we're just going to continue... trees. I think we're just going to continue this all the way to near the edge of the map. I think I'll do the 1, 2, 3 plus a road from the edge of the map. I don't really have a reason for that, other than I'm me. That's all I can tell you. Alright, these are still stone huts. I like that they're stone huts instead of wood huts. That's good, smart, or... I don't know the word I want to use is, whatever, on the developer's part to make sure that they're distinct, since they're made out of stone instead of made out of wood. We could probably also put another quarry in now, in the same line here. I don't think we can quite get... Yeah, there's none in range there, so there's no natural resources to exploit. However, we could continue this road this way, and then exploit the natural resources all we wanted, at least later. I'm going to put it at the max distance I can, which looks like right there, which is a pretty good spot, I think. But I'm not going to do it yet. But the quarry is still showing the lumber mill tooltip here, or the lumber camp with the wood lumber camp tooltip, or note, or there, or whatever it's called. All right, so we are still upgrading to village houses. It just takes a little bit for them to get their population boost, and it looks like we need some more fields here. And I was just testing that to see if it would work, and it does. It'll let you drag over the open areas, and it just won't place them. That's very useful as well. Put down another farmhouse. Should be out here. Why are you not letting me place? Not a place to build a farmhouse. They don't have replace? I thought they did. Okay, apparently they're not hot replacing anymore. And that's going to need a little bit more upgrades before it's ready to go. Or I could put it back one, but I suppose it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and fill this out to the end of the map. Yeah, I guess you don't really need it yet, do you? Let's do 3 here. And I don't know how... I was trying to think of how wide I want to make these blocks. Having a little bit more space in the middle to put some of the services in seems like it would be useful. Assuming we get the same services as we had the last time. If we don't, then... Okay, we're right there to the edge of the map. So that's the last one we can have. If we don't get the additional services available, then we don't need as much space. But I was thinking that maybe we want 3 spaces in between. To put any of the parks and schools and, you know, the bookstores and the libraries and everything else that the game has out there in the middle. As long as they don't need road access within 3 tiles, then they can go there in the middle. Okay, we're 2 people shy from the next unlocks of the villa and the park and something else. Grain silo, that's right. Okay, let's do the grain silo first. Good, I can put it here. Can I put it here? No, because it needs to have 2 farmhouses within range. What if I do this instead? Let's put this farmhouse 1 more tile this way. And then put this one, maybe even like out here. Like there. Then I can put the grain silo right here. And even though these are slightly further apart, it doesn't really matter because I can only fit 4 covering this block anyway. So I'd rather have that second grain silo there. And then the only other big question is should I put another grain silo in here someplace? And I think that I should, because there's only a tiny space where I can actually put it anyway. And I think I'll put it right here, because there's 1 square that I can't use right there already. So I'll go ahead and take away those 3. I can put this back in here, by the way, because grain silo does produce food. And it produces 200, whereas the farm tiles only produce 14. So it's still worth it to have and to replace anywhere we can. But we can only fit a 3rd one in here anyway, so we might as well put it somewhere where we can get benefit, raw benefit, as opposed to a benefit that is also takeaway that I can't describe properly for some reason. So now we can start placing some parks. We should be able to get some villas now too. Where do I want to put a villa at that maybe could become a mansion later on? I don't even really know. Maybe I just like take this road. That's not great because it's a bunch of rock. Maybe down in this corner. Oh, on the oceanfront property. There we go. I didn't think about that. And yeah, there is no green space along the ocean. So just put them down here out of the way. They're a 2x2, and they need some green space here with the park. And I'll just put 5 of them around. I think I'll have to replace that eventually with the nicer parks. The nice parks, yeah, nicer parks, in order to get the mansion, but we can't get mansions yet anyway, so it doesn't tell us we can upgrade to it, so either they're not available or we can't get to them yet. So now we have our villa, and we have the ability to have, no, we need a little more population before we can get to the wealthy village. So I think I'm going to go ahead and leave the 3 spaces. I don't know that that's useful, but I think I'm going to leave it. So we're going to put a road in right here. And then we'll do 3 this way, and that leaves me with 3 for services and decorations and whatnot in here. I think I'm just going to do this kind of like this for now, and leave plenty of space in between them, so we can fill in other things as time goes on. I think I've done them all. No, I haven't done them all the same. Nope, I screwed up. I screwed my own pattern up. That's fine. It's just resources. We can get more. There. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Just like a weird, like, diagonal zigzag kind of a pattern here. I don't know if that last one's really going to be useful, but we'll see. And that should get us up to the wealthy village houses, although these are still some stone huts because of population density. No? Oh, we need to get to 1,000 yet. Right. Okay, so we just need to keep expansion. Or keep expansion going. Keep expanding. Whichever way you want to word that. I'm going to actually go ahead and hide this because we don't really need it. Apparently. And I don't know if I want to come all the way down this far or not either. Or how far down I want to come. Oh, you just decided to... I kind of wish it would... I mean, I don't know how easy that is to do, but I kind of wish it would draw in the way that I'm drawing and stop where it needs to. Okay, that's a stone hut combination tile there. Wealthy village house, mini market, and local markets unlocked. Okay, so the wealthy village houses need that market or mini market supply. Do those need... Or the local market's the one that needs to have farms with nearby. So that one's almost impossible to do in this map because we have to build houses right next to the farms then. And then that's potentially sacrificing useful farmland. The mini market, though, doesn't have any restriction on the distance, as I was hoping. So if we can find... Let's start at this end. We can find a spot where we can cover the entire block like that. That's actually kind of perfect. Right there. And then that covers you to there. Maybe I'll leave this one there. Yeah, we need to do some more stuff with food. That means we need fields over here. Let's go that far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think this road should probably be, well, it's the farthest out we go. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to have to dip into here for the road. So I'm just going to take this road. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'll just take the road right here. We'll have to take a little like this probably to get all that to work, but it'll be fine too. I'm not going to go that far just yet. I don't want to spend too much work. And I also only did one store because as these houses upgrade, they consume more food. 18 versus 12. So if I put another mini market in here to upgrade these next group of houses, then that's going to affect things. And I don't want it to affect things. I am tempted to put in... I am tempted to put in a road right here and separate this block. That could be useful. Could be quite useful. And we're already negative on the food again. But we need to put in some farmhouses. That's for sure, as well as grain silos. This one, the nearest it can be is here. Maybe I should put them on this side. I think I should, actually. Because why not, right? This can't be there. It could be as far over as this, but that doesn't really get me a lot, I don't think. I'm going to put it right here next to this house. And then the next one will just go out here after we put down the next farmhouse. Okay, we're doing well. Very well. The reason that I'm not going to do that with the mini market and the size of the block is because I don't know if this is the right block size for everything. If this makes sense for everything. And until I do, I don't really want to do something that strict. Like for the school, well, this has, mini market has, what size is that, by the way? Well, it's the entire width of the block, which is 333, that's 9, 10, 11. So it must be a 5 block radius, counting itself, or plus itself. So the school, wait, that doesn't have, who produces what nearby? We need the iron first, but, oh, that's probably why it won't show me the thing, because I need the iron. Okay, let's go with an iron mine, or we could do the coal plant first. We need iron for the coal plant, so let's get the iron mine started. I'm glad that I didn't put houses all the way down here, because we want to have this near the iron mine. But we also want to have this distance. Maybe we'll have iron miners' houses down here. I think I'm going to put one here. We're not going to fit as many in here as we did on the last map because of the fields. I'm prioritizing those. So I think I'm just going to do one here. And then we'll do one like way out here. And then I can do one hopefully in between kind of thing. Maybe up here or something. Hopefully. Yeah, I think I can put one up there. So that can be the idea. But I'm not going to put it in there yet. So, and I just saw some of these houses converting over to be miners' houses. Which is expected. I think I want to put the road in like this. Now that I've thought about it, put the houses in here for the miners' houses. Let's go ahead and fill out this here. And actually take out this tree here and put in some houses 3 deep there. The edge ones will be the miners' houses, and the interior ones can be village houses or wealthy village houses or whatever we can upgrade to. But the edge ones will be miners' houses because of their proximity to the mine. And that gives us plus 28 so far and growing, I think still, possibly. Yeah, there's still some growth left. That's so... Okay, there it goes. I was like, that's a weird looking miner's house. They go to stone huts first, of course. Yeah, we're still growing. Okay, so now we can do a coal mine. And that can be wherever we want. It has negative beauty though, so we want to put it far away from wherever we plan on having houses. And for now, I think I'll just put it way the crap over here. We'll just extend this road down to the river, and then we can just put this way out here. The negative beauty is not great, and then of course there's the negative beauty here with the coal plants. These are smaller. Are these smaller? They have -10 beauty. There's no pollution. It's all just beauty. Okay. There we go. And then that's going to need some iron and the consumption of the coal. So one of these coal mines... Oh, I know what it is. We read somewhere that there's no changes to the desert right now. And those no changes are the fact that this is actually the way the buildings used to work. They haven't added some of the new buildings to the desert biome yet. Like this is like 0.2 or 0.3 style buildings. So these are just called miners' houses, not iron miners' houses. And the coal power plants are 1 by 1, whereas they're 2 by 2 now. Things like that. So let's put down one more. And there's no such thing as a coal miner's house, I don't think. Let's find out, but I don't think. We need to put up some more food too. Just gonna do it like this. We may have to fit some of these farmhouses on this side of the road, because they may be too far over here. Yeah, they're gonna be too far over there. So as they get upgraded, we'll put it in right here. Yeah, so this is going to stay at a stone hut. Oh, yeah, there's a miner's house option, but it's only for an iron mine. So let's take that out. We don't care. So there are differences in the game right now because the new changes that were new in Alpha 4 haven't been mapped over yet to the desert. But it's still a good thing to see some of the differences and whatnot, I think. Okay, so now we have iron. We have coal power. We don't necessarily need it yet. Let's put up a school. The school, it's not showing the range. It just says nearby. Guess we'll put it down and see. Oh, well, they're already triggering. Okay. Suburb house. So I don't know what the range is, but that is close enough, so that's fine with me. So they are upgrading. Do not produce enough energy. Yeah, I figured that was going to be the case. That's why I was going to build another coal plant right here with this coal mine. So we're net zero on the coal, and we do have a little bit of a surplus of energy right now, but it won't last very long. So these upgraded because they are a collection of houses. So they're getting affected by both the school and the mini market. We do still have a heavy coal plant though, and we do have warehouses which have negative beauty. Okay, so that's what it is. The beauty was the old mechanic, and the new mechanic is the all those other mechanics like the nightlife and the religion and the anarchy and whatever the fourth one was that I'm forgetting now. So we'll need warehouses in order to put down the heavy coal plant. We'll also need warehouses to be able to upgrade the grain silos. But I don't want to put those too close to the houses due to pollution. Art was the fourth one. These have I don't know what the range is for that negative beauty, but it's potential that we could put them in like here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that would be okay. And that would satisfy this to upgrade to a modern. Oh, it needs 6. Never mind. Well, in 4 radius. So I think we can still pull this off. Yeah, there are a lot fewer options here. Looks like it stops at wealthy suburb. So you don't get those modern houses or the townhouses or any of that. That's fine. This will be a little bit shorter of a segment of the game too. So this became a modern grain silo. These are, was it 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are out of range. But that's fine. We need to put down a farmhouse here and a grain silo right here. And we could put in some logistics here in these places. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we could do some shenanigans here. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5. Something like that. Or actually, I'll put it like this and take this one out. And let those 6 be the 6. Does that now show the second square? It doesn't. Interesting. That's fine. You can deal with that as you please. So I don't think we're going to get any more of those other parks other than the nice park. Oh, and the football pitch. I forgot about the football pitch. This has 1 beauty per square. This is... This is locked still because we need 30 green spaces. 1 beauty, 1 beauty. And the pond just costs... Okay. Let's put down some... Not too many football pitches because they're huge. Just a couple of those. I'd rather put down parks because they're going to give us more points per square green space. I just fill it in and... Is that updating? Oh, the coal mine, coal plant, and warehouse all negated it all. And I guess I do all of this. Not enough work. Oh, we need to fix our work. Oh boy, do we need to fix our work. So I guess for this map, I didn't need the larger block sizes. Not that it hurts, but let's do a bunch of houses. Apparently not that many. There we go. Oh, you became a wealthy village house. I was wondering what happened there. Update. Actually, let's go to second speed here, 2x speed. Just to save myself a little bit of time. We have a lot of food, though, at least. A lot of surplus food. That's good. Although it's going to come down as we build more houses. These are becoming suburb houses. I didn't think they would be within range, maybe because... Interesting. The range ends at the road. So it's interesting that these houses here along the road still get credit for that. And then obviously the ones, if they're merged together, get credit too. Okay, so I have the road going straight into the iron. I did want to put another iron mine in there, but I can just remove some houses when it's time. All right, the wealthy suburb house was unlocked at 2,000. Let's put up another coal mine. I think I'll just take a road out that way, like this, along the coastline. And then a couple of coal plants. And of course, that's going to adversely affect these again. And we're out of food again. That'll be the place right there. Like the tree that's there, though. Let's see what else we might have. I think we should probably leave this episode here and come back in the next one to finish up this map. I think this might just be a 2-episode component to this series, but at least we'll get to experience some of the changes that the desert brings. Oh, including destroying a large amount of stone already. We're going to have to move these pretty soon. All right, so thank you all for coming, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.